yesterday, I made affogatos for the family. I actually didn't make them for the family. I made them in a series of different drinks, and the affogato was hands down the family's favorite. So this morning, what we're going to do is we're going to make affogatos for the entire family. Not too hard. We're basically going to do 4 Risotto pours. So we're going to go through 4 espresso shots, half pulls, which makes it a Risotto, and then we're going to put it over gelato. Not too difficult to make. Let's get the cups ready. And we're just going to kind of streamline the process here. So into each of these cups, we are going to put a little bit of gelato. So what's so great about this drink is that one, you get that kind of creaminess of the Risotto pour. So you get the creaminess of the gelato. This is a caramel gelato. So once we put it into there, you add the Risotto pour, and you get that almost like a frothy kind of thing. You'll see what I'm talking about whenever we make it. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and evenly distribute the gelato around. Now you can use vanilla, you can use whatever kind of gelato that you like, especially with the coffee. You can kind of experiment around with this too. I mean, that's what I love most about making coffee, is that you adjust it to however you like. So if you want less gelato, if you want more gelato, you can do whatever you want. I think for this, we're just going to make sure it's kind of even so that we don't have any major fights in the family, because that does and will occur for ice cream in this house. There you go. Oh yes, wonderful. So there you go. You got your 4 cups of gelato. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just put this to the side, and then we are going to make Risotto pours. So you're going to set up your espresso machine like you normally would, and same kind of dosages. You're going to do about 16 grams of coffee, which is, it's technically a double shot. The thing about coffee is that it changes constantly, depending on the time, where you're from, who's making it, the company. I mean, you can go to one place in the same city, go to another place, and the cup's going to be completely different. So there is no kind of standard, but typically a Risotto pour is a half pour of an espresso shot. And that's it. It just means restricted. That's really all Risotto really means. So let's go and get the water boiling. And so we're going to make 4 of these. We'll kind of go through them slow. But I'm using, I found this really nice ground on my Breville grinder that just makes a really, really nice extraction when it comes to this espresso machine. And so we're just going to keep using that. I actually do have right here this industrial grinder, and I have not gotten it dialed in even close yet. So that's a flat burr grinder, and it is it just does not make what I'm used to. And I know it's me. I know that what's going to happen is that I'm going to basically figure it out one day and go, yeah, it's perfect. So this eventually will be my grinder of choice. I know that. All right, and what we're going to do is I need to actually measure. I apologize. I was going to say I was going to do it right into the cups. I think that's a bad idea. And the main reason is that I use this cup to measure out. So I measured out how many grams of coffee this takes, and right below the 1/4 cup line was the extraction grams that I was looking for. So if we just do about a half of this, we're getting to the risotto pour. Okay, let's pull this up, and we're gonna do is this is basically doing a pre-infusion. We can get an overhead shot of this one too. So you can see that inside this chamber, all the hot water, the boiling water, has come down into the main body here. And what we're gonna do is, you're waiting 15 seconds. So there's little micro perforated holes in the plastic that's down there, and all of that's seeping into the portafilter that is right here. And that's gonna pre-infuse, it's gonna allow the blooming to occur, get all the oils extraction, and it makes a much smoother kind of flavor to it. So, all right, 15 seconds or so. And what we're gonna do is put a little bit of pressure, and you just like kind of use your hand weight. You're not putting too much pressure down. And then once you start the pour, which we haven't started yet, you're gonna get a few drops. There it goes. And what we're looking for is a nice, even, smooth pour. Until you get about halfway. There we go. And then what you get is you just get this beautiful crema. Actually, I think we can do an overhead shot of that. So you can, I don't know if you can tell there, but you've got the crema on the top. And this coffee that we're using, it doesn't have a lot of crema when we brew. There is a brand from Lavazza called Super Crema. I'm going to start using that for this. So I'm just going to take it, and here. What we're going to do is we're going to get the ice cream, gelato, and you're just going to pour that right over. And then as that melts, you can see how it's like getting kind of foamy. And then you can eat it with a spoon, and it's like a treat. All right, so that's one done. Let's go ahead and take care of 4 more. All right, so let's go ahead and get all the water out of this, clean it up. Basically, you want to do this until you get like that noise right there. You'll hear like a spinning out of it. Move a cup, and there you go. So that's what we're looking for. Is we are looking for a nice, clean puck, and if we can tamp it out. Actually, we got too much. It's too hard in there. So I think maybe I tamped it a little too hard. There it goes. Oh, it came out clean. It was just a little stuck. We're good. Clean the puck. You do not want any grounds in there. Okay. And then we're going to do it again. So let's dose. And I don't think this is enough. This is only going to be like 5 or 6 grams. So we'll go ahead and allow that to grind. Let's see. There might be an easier way of doing this. The problem is this cup tends to kind of throw things around a little bit, and I'm trying not to make as much of a mess because, you know, I'm the one that's going to have to clean it. So just kind of keep adding and tamping as we go. Here we go. I think that looks good. And then you're going to just bring it all in, tamp, put pressure. And this is the tamper that comes with the ROK. And for some reason, ROK does not like tampers that fit exactly in. It's like 1 millimeter short of the opening. And so you get a lot of kind of play in it. It is my only complaint about the ROK. All right, here we go. Since this has already been boiled, it should boil up pretty quickly. Oh, and let me let them know that one of them is done. So that way they can get a nice cup ready to go. All right, it's boiling right in. We're gonna go a little less water this time, so we don't have as much to squeeze out at the end. Okay. Same thing. Raise her up. Let all the water go down. Pre-infuse, and we wait. I think that's the important thing, is the patience that it takes to make espresso. Well, this kind of espresso anyways. If you have a machine, then it's much easier. All right, perfect. Okay, I think it's been about 15 seconds. And then same thing, just nice, gentle. There's not a lot of pressure on this because these handles are so far out. You're building the pressure in the piston because of leverage. Okay, we should start getting it out soon right there. We're getting some nice crema there. Okay. Yeah, so we packed that one a little better, and we got much better crema on the top. All right, there's number 2 done. We've got 2 ready. Okay, and the same thing, let's make sure that we get all the water out of the puck. There's that sound. Let's see how we did. Yep, looks perfect. Came out nice and clean too, so. What's great about making espresso this way is that the more that you make, the better it starts tasting as well, because like there's now heat in the portafilter. So you're not getting, like, the problem with these open systems is that, like, as we're sitting here, we're losing heat, and you need that heat to get a good extraction for coffee. So as you put in boiling water, basically you're getting like a lot of the heat escapes to warm up the surrounding material, and you're not getting that into your brew. So as you do these, you're not getting as much heat loss due to the equipment being cold. The cup. I think we're actually going to need more water now. So I'm going to get more water. Actually, as this is pre-infusing, I'm going to go ahead and get some more water, put it into here. And also, I need more coffee as well. So I'm going to grind that. Let's go ahead and make our next pour. Here we go. Oh, that one's nice and rich. There we go. That is beautiful, actually. That's a really pretty one. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see it or not. but that is super, super good looking. Let's see how it smells. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. And then we got one more. And let's do this again. Get all the system, get all the air, get all the water out. I hear that water boiling over there, which is good. There we go. So what kind of coffees do you guys want to see? That's really the question, is because I know what I like. I'm going through all the different coffees that I can think of. And actually, I'm going to make mine, because this is mine technically. I'm going to make mine a little bit of a pour, more of a pour anyways. So do you have like a favorite type of coffee that you want me to look at, to make? Because I've made like macchiatos. I've made a lot. God, this is such a messy process, isn't it? I need to get a dosing ring is what I really need to get. And I know Amazon has a good selection of dosing rings to choose from. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and put pressure on that. I think we're gonna get right on where the water clicks as soon as I put this in. There it is. That was good timing. That was perfect timing. Let's go pour it in. There it goes. Now it's all draining. And let it all go. So, you know, and the way this works is kind of like an AeroPress. So you have, you know, a plunger that's putting pressure onto the grounds. This is just, you know, because it has a portafilter, it's making more of that stronger espresso. It's really close to a dedicated machine. It's not like the best espresso you'll ever have. It is just a really good, really clean espresso. And I think we're set up. Seems about 15 seconds. So let's go. Nice even pour. Well, this one's got some pressure on it. Yeah. Okay, so I made mine a little stronger, but again, it smells wonderful. And we're gonna go ahead and pour it in and let that melt. But that's it. So that was 4 Affogato shots for the family. Super easy to make. I mean, if you can make an espresso, the Affogato is really easy because you're just using gelato. You can see, like, look at that the mixture as it goes. Here, let me get an overhead on that one. And so it just becomes like almost like chocolate milk kind of consistency to it, and it is absolutely wonderful. So thanks a lot, and if you have any products that you want to get, it's in the description, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much, guys. See you.